Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. I'm having a pretty good one. Today we're going to do a declutter. It's actually a collection slash declutter. If you want me to do a video on the end showing what I have in my collection, I can do that, but I think you're going to get a really good idea as we go through the different sections. Okay, first thing we're going to do is liquid illuminizers. I have Ofra's body illuminizer. I just got it on BoxyCharm about 2 months ago, not even that. And Temp 2 BoxyCharm, I got this about 4 or 5 months ago. I like this. It's a shade too dark for me. I wish it was lighter, but you know, some people probably are wishing this was darker. What I do is I mix it in with lotion so it's light enough I can use it. Gives me a really beautiful, warm, glowy tone. And then I hit it with a light bronzer. I look very nice, I think. But I am going to be getting rid of this one just because my skin doesn't like it. I tend to sample a lot of things on my arm. It started burning. It's just a chemical reaction I have. My body, there's so many things I can't use because I react to. It's just crazy. So the next thing we're going to do is bronzers. First one we're going to hit up is the Rock Tantalizer. I just broke this lid to the point it won't come off. Or it won't, it won't swing off. It still comes off and it still closes. I'm going to keep this. It's still smooth, buttery. I actually, if you see right here, I have a divot. You can kind of see, I use this as an eyeshadow base or a crease color. When a lot of my palettes, I don't have it, I pull this out and use it, but it should be my eyeshadow palette, not my bronzer. So it's getting moved over to there. Let me think, what else do I have? I have, let's do Wet n Wild contouring palette. I don't have a lot of these contouring palettes. This is actually, I think, my only true contouring palette. I had gotten rid of a lot of stuff when I moved from Wisconsin. A coworker of mine at work got a bag full of makeup, and I mean a bag full of makeup. Palettes, mini palettes, some of the bigger palettes I have that I just wasn't in love with. Eyeshadows, concealers. She got 3 contour palettes because I just don't use them. This is the only one I really use once in a while, but I actually use it more as an eyeshadow, and I don't have the Deluxe, I have the Caramel Toffee. I actually had the Deluxe and I returned it because it's way too pale for me. I love this yellow for blending yellow and orange crease shades, so I am going to be keeping this. I know some people are like, you only use it for blending. Makeup is individual to each of us. We will all keep and use what we think will work. I can only give you my opinion whenever I do reviews, and y'all may have a different one occasionally. Next one I'm gonna get rid of, but I am buying a replacement. I'm actually, payday's right around the corner. You know how it is. And Walmart still carries this. I'm getting it. I've actually knocked a lot of the dome off. It is Tiki from Hard Candy. On me, this is absolutely a beautiful bronzing. It's a light bronze, which I like because I am so pale. I'm such a white girl. In my skin tone, but most definitely going to be replacing it. But for now, it's 3.5 years old. The lid is broken. I haven't really seen some texture change yet, but it's got to be getting there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. That's hard. I'm not happy about it, but I'm planning on replacing it, I'll be honest. Alrighty, the next one is Wet n Wild Fergie. And I am not going to even try to say this name. I'm just going to show you the back. It's this right there. Cantonese palette. It's one of the Fergie ones. It's very orange gold. If you are darker complex, you will love this. I paid $1 for it at the dollar store when her whole line got there. I even had the eyeshadows. I gave all those away too. They were good eyeshadows. I just wasn't reaching for them. I've learned that I do better with big palettes than I do small palettes. So this one is going to go. Wow, 2 of them in a row. Wow, I don't think you're going to be doing too much better than that. Anything else bronzer wise? I don't have a lot of bronzers. Actually, I do have one more. It is the Park Avenue Princess from Tarte. I just picked it up. All I've done is finger swatch. I've not actually used it, so I don't have an opinion on that. So it is definitely staying. Okay, next thing are palettes. These are highlighter palettes. My very first one was this Perfusion one, and I got it. Oops, sorry guys, hit the camera. I got this from Walgreens. I think it was normally like $10, and they had that 50% off day. I grabbed this for $5. The one shade here, golden bronze, is like way too dark for me, but I do like it. But I am starting to see hard pan on the top of these. I don't use them. I might. There's one in here I really, really like though, and it's the champagne shade here. Sorry, you guys. Let's pull this back. It's a champagne shade. It's so close to my real skin, but I can buff it out as a blush topper. We're going to put this in the maybe pile. We'll look at it afterwards and decide from there. On this afterglow, you know what? That one, and I bet you this one, are going to be similar. Yeah, they are. And I like the afterglow formula. So I actually made up my mind. This is going bye-bye. That was hard. That was really hard. I'm keeping my afterglow. I just got it. I've been playing with it for about 6-7 months. I love it. I got it right before I moved in, so it hasn't been 6-7 months. It's been June, July, August, September. 4 months. Sorry. I can't count, obviously. So this one is staying. Yay. Next are the Makeup Revolution Skin Kisses. They're supposedly a dupe for, or basically they're a knockoff of the Jeffree Star. I have Iced Kiss and Peach Kiss. I love the Peach Kiss. I've used it several times. Iced Kiss has a yellow but almost a green tone undertone. I don't like it. This one is going by. Yes, I know. I actually got rid of one. It doesn't happen that often. Alrighty. Clarice, I'm keeping because I'm doing a review on these. I will be having that come out. I only have one. I'm waiting for the other one. And I will say so far, it's okay. Alright, the next thing is e.l.f. blush. It says it's a blush. It's called Glow. But I actually use this as a blush topper because it is so light. I actually have it on top today. That's where I'm getting all this glow from. It's from this palette. It just has such a high reflect, but it's so sheer. It's a great blush topper or highlight. The next is the Artist Couture. We all got this in BoxyCharm. Beautiful brand. I like their packaging. It's cute, but it's really too yellow for me. And to be honest, being a loose blush, I don't reach for it. So I'm gonna pass this on. It's pretty. It's just not the right tones. Alrighty, the next thing is an old Milani eyeshadow. And that's something people need to remember. Powder is powder. How you use it is very individual, just like makeup is. Some people like all full glam, and some don't. I just broke the packaging. Oh my goodness. I need to be gentler with my makeup, obviously. I've broken 2 pieces today. This is a Milani eyeshadow. I picked it up from the dollar store. You can see where I just broke the stupid hinge. Such a freaking klutz. What's funny is when I'm dealing with the higher end palettes, I am so freaking careful. But with some of this stuff, I'm not. Which is not good. Anyways, it's supposed to be an eyeshadow, but it was so sheer. I started using it as a highlighter because I had it in my project pan. And it gives me such a light pink glow that I really like it. And I can intensify it right here for a really high, blinding look. Broke the package a little bit more, but I'm definitely keeping this for now. I may down the road depot it into something else because this obviously isn't going to hold up, but definitely keeping that for my highlighter collection. I try to keep things where they make sense, and like I said, that one bronzer shouldn't have been in here. Next thing is I just picked it up. It's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I've used their liquid Lumi for years. I've never used the powder. I started using this the other day. I like the finish it gives me. It's a bit of purple tone sometimes, so I'm not always sure I like it. I've been concentrating more on like this side, and I'm getting a look that I like better than the one with the purple, but for now, I'm still playing with it, seeing if I like it. I was watching a lady the other day, she said it wish it came with a brush and mirror, and I'm like, it does. If you open the back side of the compact, which I thought was funny, your mirror and a little brush, and it's a cute brush. It's got a rose gold in. I do like that. But It's not bad at all. It works pretty good for what it is. Another one I got in BoxyCharm. Most of some of these individual stuff is BoxyCharm is the Rodeo Drive. Now this is in the Artist Couture are similar colors, so that's part of the reason why I knew I had this one coming up. That's part of the reason why I didn't mind getting rid of that. Full size for $21. It's a pretty color and nice finish. Definitely keeping it. I don't use it very often, but when I want a blind, this is great. Alright. Becca just got it in BoxyCharm. It is the Prosecco Pop. It is very similar to Rodeo. It's just got more of a peach color, where the other one has more of a yellow color. You really can't see too much. See how this is more golden, this is more peach. This was part of the Jacqueline Hill collaboration, and they re-released it without her, which is choices and decisions. I'm not getting involved in that, but I'm glad I have it. It's given me a real idea why a lot of people like it. It is a beautiful color. I'm glad I have it as part of my collection. I'm kind of glad I got it in BoxyCharm for $21. That box was worth it. Some of the other items I got in there, I tried the face scrub. Yeah, I broke out. I tried it on my arm, I didn't break out. I put it on my face, and I'm still reacting. I have some dry patches here, and I had to use quite a bit of concealer, but right here I have a big red spot. It's like, oh my goodness. I should know better by now. Okay, next ones are Makeup Revolution 2. They're the strobe highlighters. I don't really grab for these for different reasons. The first one is holographic lights. And the problem with holographic lights, though it is beautiful and wears well, it can be very chalky, but then it has like a green cast, and I don't like that. So that's going bye-bye. And the next one is Moonglow Lights. Now this one I debated on keeping because I've used this as a blush topper, but it doesn't have the shine I want for a blush topper, because then I have to put a highlight over it. It's also, again, chalky. Not as bad as the other one, but you can't even see it on my skin, so this one's going bye-bye. Some of these just don't work for me because of what I'm used to in makeup. Alrighty, next is my Japanese. I picked them up at last 21 Days of Beauty. It was $17. I love these things. This is the Champagne Gold, number 1. This is, let's do this in order, Sky, right? Rose Gold, number 2, which is definitely more pink toned. And then the last one is Bronze Gold, which is definitely a deeper tone. Don't use this one as much, but I still use it once in a while. These are great for a more natural glow, and I like using the third one as more of a blush topper. Very nice. I will definitely be keeping all 3 of those. Also in 21 Days of Beauty, I picked up all 3 of the Tarts. I picked up the Sparkler, a little chunkier, but it's fun for once in a while. I have Stunner, which I like. For the 21 Days of Beauty, I think they should do the deluxe samples as the reduced price. I think they would get a ton of people buying it. And the last one is Exposed Highlight, which is probably my favorite. It's got the most use. All 3 of these are a little chunkier than you think, but they do apply nicely. I do prefer a stiffer brush with them though. Alrighty. All the rest are sets. The first set is JCat, your Glow Girl, and I have the full set. I have a review I want to do on these to come out and then kind of explain how I'm using them and stuff and where I'm using them. So I'm not going to show, too much detail. I have the full collection. I am keeping them. And the last collection is Wet n Wild. And I hauled these, and everybody pretty much knows what these are like. They're a baked gelée setup. They're beautiful. I'm getting rid of one. I only use this as an inner highlight. I don't ever use it as a highlight. When I got it, I had a feeling that would happen. Plus, the consistency of this one is not as good as the rest. It is the Royal Calyx. It's the purple one. It's pretty. It's nice. I kind of want to keep it just so I have the full collection. but it's just doesn't do as, you can kind of see where I've been using it. I've been using it as an inner corner highlight. Yeah, I'm going to keep it for my inner corner highlights. Sorry, you guys, I've already given up enough of these. I'm going to keep it for now. Maybe the next round I'll get rid of it, but not for now. Alrighty, guess what? That's it. I don't really have that many highlighters. I got it down to my highlighters and bronzers fit in to 2 of these. I have one whole empty one in this drawer. Not even 2 full ones. It's like 1.5. Because by the time I push everything over, I'll have 1.5. So I got rid of a few things. Kept a few things. Made room for new stuff that I might actually use. And that's the thing with this whole thing, is to kind of, as I review, some things are going to go bye-bye. Like the Makeup Revolutions, I'm only keeping 1 out of 4. These guys because of powderiness, and this guy because of color more than anything else. I'm getting rid of the Catrice, the highlighting Profusion palette, which was hard, but you know what? Now that I've kind of decided to get rid of, I'm not mad. 2 bronzers and the Glow. So not too bad for a declutter. I've explained in a previous video what I'm going to be doing with these, and I will explain it again at the very end of the series. Until next time, you all remember, you do you, and take care. Bye.